Goodness. And by the way, hi guys. I'm checking the I'm checking the messages. Okay, so Oracle, it looks like you're gonna be back in a minute, I guess. Okay, now one night I sorry you said, and now for a Kemetic ritual to the ambient sounds of freaking Paw Patrol. Savvy, this time in 35 days, I'll be settling in Arkansas. The documents were sent through yesterday. Awesome.
Yay.
We're going to.
Where?
Is it going to be close to Little Rock? Because if so, we may have to see if we can like totally crash you or something.
Yeah, we're going to come, come to your house for dinner.
And Lavender 97. Sorry, excuse my ignorance. What does Nini mean? Nini is it's a very colloquial way of saying hello, and we think it comes from the late 18th dynasty or thereabouts. It's ancient Egyptian for yo. So
I just want to find the ancient Egyptian for bitches. So we can say yo bitches. I love it.
Well, I don't know about that, but apparently there are some books I need to get, on more recent, stuff on Egyptian language. But what's interesting, if you look at that very famous painting from Tut's tomb, where he's greeting the goddess Nut, and she's standing in front of him, and she's holding in each of her hands the end sign, which it represents water. And so there's a ritual meaning behind that, but also two ends, it's sort of spelling out Nini in a way. So it's so there you go. But and we've got lots of folks to send up some prayers for because Wolf, who also is in Arkansas and tunes in, his grandfather passed away this week, and so he's going to be looking for a new place to live soon. And so, that's the very chaotic transition. We've been through something similar, so we, have utmost sympathy. And somebody mentioned, I think Katie, you said, yeah, your honey just lost his grandmother. Can appreciate that too. So, yeah, lots of prayers to send up tonight. We're honoring a sailing for Mut, because remember we have lots of goddesses over the last month been having sailing feasts. Also for Anubis, and this is from the area. The native name for it was Gemma, but we know it better as Medinet Habu, and that's the temple on the west side. It's across the river from Thebes, and they had a 10-day festival, and there's lots of things that went on there, and one thing around this time of year was a sailing feast for Anubis. So also kind of a Theban holiday, and also we're starting another little mini season of lifting the sky, and this we had our establishing the celestial cow, and now that story arc, if you will, is being completed, and you have the creator, in this case Ptah, lifting the sky to set, heaven and earth in their place. And we know about this one from the village of Deir el-Medina. And of course, Ptah was near and dear to the hearts of the villagers there because they were craftsmen. And they worked on the tombs in the Valley of the Kings. So this was a big feast for them. So that's what we're doing tonight. So very much a Theban holiday. So for those that honor Theban deities, we're definitely, in your neighborhood tonight. So, okay, and Sarana, prayers for the child support hearing coming this week. Oh, and I love that show, Goddess Cruise season. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. And Sean, I did see your message. I've just been terribly busy this week. We had to drive 5 hours one day and then 5 hours the next. We had to go down to New Orleans for a business trip. Oh, and I guess I better make the announcement now. I'm going to have to pre-tape for January 5th, because that day we will be going back to New Orleans to go hang out with the voice of Optimus Prime, the voice of Megatron, and Sarah Connor from Terminator. So, yeah, I booked it, and then I realized, oh crap, that's gonna wipe out Friday. So we're gonna tape ahead of time for the Feast of Victory, and we should have some good weather this week. So we'll like do some fun stuff outside. So it'll be a pre-taped one, but we'll have lots of fun in between now and then. So I'm working on the Kemetic how-to episode as well. So
you guys, she's been working her guts out for y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
January 5th is also the Epiphany, if I remember correctly.
Shazam.
I love the HP reference, OEH. Okay, I'm going to have to... you'll have to fill me in on those particular acronyms. I'm not completely up to date on those. But, yeah. So, yeah. But you know what? You know what's going to be really cool, though? We're going to get some definite mojo because the microphone that I use for the live stream, it's a very special microphone because we had Frank Welker record something on it in 2019. And that's the one we're going to bring down from Optimus Prime to record something for us on.
Yep.
And that's the same one we use every Friday for service. So
it's also one we use with
Wally Burr. Yeah, with their boss. We've
kept it in the family.
Yeah. So it's our lucky microphone. So so lots of good stuff. Hopefully, and those of you who are saying that this 2023 has been a really crappy year, we totally agree. We're ready for it to be over. We're ready to start 2024 and take back our good vibes. So
and multiply them to an unstoppable degree.
Yes. Yeah. And multiply my, what was it, a geometric rate?
Yes.
So. So let's get this party started. Yeah, and I've been hard at work on editing for the episode, but it keeps crashing my software. So I have been educating myself on problems with my version of After Effects and codecs and this and that. So yeah, you can ask Darren. It's been lots of grumbling and stomping out late at night involved. You okay?
My elbow really hurts.
Which one?
The right one.
Hold on just a second. Let me see if this will help. Trying to see if I could help it pop. That do anything? No? Okay. Well, I can take your mind off of it for a moment. These cool waters are up on my hands. And they purify me. This Tefnut purifies me. Hail unto you, Anichida. We come unto you without falsehood and without evil. Our purity is upon our hands. Our purity is within our hearts. And we have cast out all evil that pertains to us. We are pure. We are pure. Pure. We are pure. You got me in the face with that one.
And they're sticking to it.
Huh?
And they're sticking to it.
Yeah. So let's help you take your mind off of it for a minute, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Come in peace, bright eye of Horus. Come in peace. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra in all of their abodes, till none remain. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus comes to the four corners of the world, to everyone who is tuning in with us now and will be joining us in the future and has been with us in the past. This eye of Horus comes, and we are purified with it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
We'll light a candle for healing. Oh, okay. Get this one good. Come on. Grill lighters. There we go. There we go. Come on. For Sekhmet. For healing. For Mahas. Protection from the weather. And Mafdet. To protect us from every evil. And we don't have anything to represent her, but I've also been thinking of there's another lion goddess named Nehmetawai, and she was a spouse of Thoth, of Jehuti, and her specialty was restoring things that had been stolen.
Boy,
Um,
can I use that?
well, I was just thinking, for everyone this holiday season who has been a victim of porch pirating, we ask Lady Nehmetawai, good consort of Jehuti, whose domain surely includes the internet and all sales conducted therein. May Jehuti and Nehmetawai help find, replace what has been stolen and give fair recompense to all of those who have had things stolen. And for those whose packages are missing, may they find their way home quickly.
Yeah, because your priestess Christmas present should have been here weeks ago, and it isn't.
Well, when apparently it should have been here 1 week ago, and they were able to. We actually went to the post office, and they said, yeah, it made it to our town. It just is somewhere. It may have ended up on the wrong delivery route, and so it's funny. They said, and for context, we live in a mid-sized southern town, about roughly 200,000 people here. And just in one post office, not even the big one, they have 3,000 packages to deliver tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
that's just tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's like I said, that's not in a small town. So imagine you get into a bigger place, yeah, those poor folks are like swamped right now. But
And they were so nice too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah, so yeah, 'tis the season, and I guess we're gonna have to work on some artwork of Nemetoi, you know, uh, for and as part of a prayer for her help and appreciation. So. Okay. Oh, I love the icon for the big water droplet. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, it shows us that I'm currently marathoning the pyramid texts. She's mentioned in it. Yep. Yes. Mafdet in the pyramid texts. She protects Ra, and actually the prayer that we have for her is actually drawn from the pyramid texts. So we'll go ahead and read it. Hail, O Mafdet, great feline, foremost in the mansion of life, great fetterer who protects Ra from his wicked foes. You cut out the heart of the evil one. You leap at the serpent's neck. You strike at its face with your claws. Your knife severs its head. You crush the snake under your heel. You open your mouth wide against the enemies of Ra. You set your teeth and your knives against them. Protect us who are in the following of Ra. Defend us as you defend the Lord of all. Help us to make it through the end of this year that has been so difficult. Okay. You arise in the Akhet as Kepri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You set in peace in the mountains of Manu as a tomb, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven and Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from Nun at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Ma'at upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, and hail and praise unto you, O Ptah, and Mut, Anapu. Hail unto you, O Yunachiru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness, and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Ma'at and cast out his fet. And may you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us, and your strength being within us. Make sure the candles balance. There we go. Take these. Oh, you're not sure. These cool waters, which are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. Oh, you're not sure. These waters are the eye of Horus, that your hearts may be refreshed. Milk, milk, may you taste it in your stride. May your hearts be refreshed with it. We bring you this milk from the great flood of the Neptune, that you may be purified with it. We give you incense. Give you incense, great purity. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. It cleanses you, it adorns you. It takes its place upon your hands. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. Take this, your bread on which gods live. This bread is the eye of Horus, O Yunachiru. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. The gardens prosper, and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. We fill the eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, Ptah, Mut and Anubis. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine, and your water. And we offer thanks for the rain that is falling right now. This area has needed it. The sky has been lifted and has been opened up, and we're getting some rain. Doing what you do. Pure, pure is Ra Horaketi within his house. Pure, pure is Ptah within his house. Pure, pure is Anapu within his house, and Mut within her house. Pure are the cause of all of these gods with this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure. Ra, Ptah, Mut, Anapu. In every place their immortal cause dwell. Come to your body, O Ra Horaketi. Come to your body, O Ptah, O Mut, O Anapu. Come to your bodies, O Yunachiru, and come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants, who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these your offerings, and partake of them. There we go. Just barely. Okay, got it. Come, O people, raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift the offerings before Ra, Ptah, Mut, and Anapu. All life comes from them. All health comes from them. All stability comes from them. All good fortune comes from them, as it has since the first time. Ora Horketi, and your son, the Osur Nisu Nebkepru Ra. Your foes retreat from you. Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these, your offerings, and receive them from our hands. And from the table of the gods to the table of the blessed dead, we light this candle, that it may be the eye of Horus that lights their way in Duat. Oh, I was afraid it would do that. Yeah, that's the thing. If you drop a tea light, straight away it can put it out. That's why. Oh, okay. Why don't we get our trusty grill lighter? Besides, I couldn't imagine Dad not, having a grill lighter on hand.
He didn't.
Right.
He had a Zippo.
Well, Zippo, but I mean, no, grill lighter specifically, because, something to...
Yeah, but he never owned a grill lighter, I promise you.
Oh, really? So it was always a Zippo?
Yes.
Huh, well, he had a special reason for a Zippo.
Yeah.
But we light this candle that it may be the eye of Horus that lights their way in Duat. And we bring them these cool waters from the table of Osiris. Their hearts may be refreshed. And we'll include all of those who have lost grandparents and loved ones in the last few days. Orekeru, ta henket, ta kau abdu senator mahat, goed nibet nofra wabet anket nashirim, and kau and aku punibu, makaru nibu kiranachra. A voice offering of bread and beer, 1,000 of beef and fowl, incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which a god lives, for the cause of all of these aku, all true of voice before the great God. And now we come unto you, O Ra, Ptah, as Jehuti comes, our hands joined under Ma'at. Ma'at has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Ma'at is made unto you, that your heart may be pleased and your Ka shall live. Truly, your Enid has Ma'at, for they know you live in her. The Enid says unto you, your word is law eternally. Its fet is cast out by your word. Rejoicing is yours every day. Ma'at has taken her place in your shrine. Howdy, howdy. May we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first Ma'at. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second Ma'at. May we always respect consent and fidelity, such as the third Ma'at. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such as the fourth Ma'at. May we always speak words of truth, such as the fifth Ma'at. May we always promote the public good, for such as the sixth Ma'at. May we always act humbly and with temperance, such as the seventh Ma'at. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth Ma'at. May we uphold Ma'at like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. Okay, I'm just gonna catch up a little bit. Oh, goodness. Kitbox! How are you doing? Let's see. Isadora is doing well. Okay, it says prayers for tomorrow. Isadora might get to come home.
Yay.
Absolutely. Oh, one night heathen, prayer for all retail workers this time of year. May they be guarded from all Karens.
Yes.
And the Karens take many forms and genders too. Yes, I've been there, and so and prayers for them as well. Let's see. Oh, and Ashley, it's my second time visiting. Wanted to say hi.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello. Oh, and Rahima, Nina, and greetings from Australia. Well, greetings. What goodness is it? It must be Saturday afternoon over there, right?
Good night.
Well, no, but if I remember right, the way the time works, it's like it's already Saturday, like during the day.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here.
Yeah, we're absolutely glad to have you. Spaghetti noodles work great for lighting low candles. That's a neat thing to try. Of course, I've also heard people say, like what we were talking about, trying to light candles down here and using the grill lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And other people have taken spaghetti noodles, light the spaghetti noodle and use that.
That makes total sense too.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to try that. Of course, I've also heard you take a long stick of incense and use that. Most of the ones that I have are a little short for that, but if at some point I do another video on incense, that might be something we can talk about. But I do have
also do a skewer.
Oh, a bamboo skewer.
Yep.
This is starting to sound like a video topic. Although the funny thing is, I've got my schedule for 2024 already shaping up. I already know what January is just going to be. That was a topic that was requested a while back, and so who knows? I might be planning topics into 2025 before we know it. So, Oh, neat. And Ashley says, my mama actually used noodles to light the stove and the gas heater in the bathroom. Spaghetti noodles for flames are passed down through the family. That's cool. That's really cool. Pasta light. Yes, I like that. Okay. Well, let's read some prayers and some hymns for Ptah, for Mut. And we'll also include Bast and Shu in there as well, because when Mut would go sailing, she would bring Bast with her, and we didn't have enough room to put Bast on the boat with her. But
we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Well, Goddess Cruise season. Wait, no, hold on. Give me just a sec. Alrighty, and this is from the Creation Litany to Ptah, which comes from the Shabako stone. Eyes seeing, ears hearing, noses breathing. All these report to the heart. It makes all understanding come forth. Tongue repeats what heart has devised. Thus were all the gods born, Atum and his Aeneid. For every word of the god comes about through what the heart plans and the tongue commands. Thus was Ptah satisfied after making all things and all sacred words. He gave birth to the gods. He made their villages, founded their estates, set them in their temples, ensured their offerings, and founded their shrines, made their bodies as they wished. Thus the gods entered their bodies, of every wood, stone, and clay, of all things that grow upon him in which they came to be. Thus were gathered unto him all the gods in their cause, contented and united with the Lord of the two lands. Okay. And praise unto you, O Mut, Lady of Heaven, Mistress of Amun's house, lovely of hands. She shakes her sistra. Her sweet voice is pleasant to the heart. She illumines the world with her rays. She causes all lands to prosper. Unique one without equal, eternity belongs to her. Great one in heaven, great of dread, foremost of the Aeneid, mistress of the two lands, who shines on all faces like Ra. And of course, for Anupu. Hail and praise, O Anupu, great God upon your mountain, master of secrets in Duat, ruler of the west, fair son of Osa, great physician who heals. Your seal is our protection. Crown prince of the Aeneid, keen-faced among the gods, you stand at Oser's side. You serve the blessed dead. They live because of you. And for Bastet, hail and praise unto you, O Bastet, Lady of Love, Lady of Life, daughter of Atum, firstborn of the Lord of all, greatest goddess, Lady of Heaven, mistress of all the gods. You open the movements of Shu, for he is your messenger. You slaughter with your arrows. You slay the evil one and seize the hearts of the wicked foes. Lady of the shrine, foremost of the sacred fields, mistress of perfume, mistress of joy, O eye of Horus, O eye of Ra, Uraeus whom Ra loves, protect us until the dawn. Okay. And we'll finish up with the Litany of Shu, because there's a connection, of course, with lifting the sky. Shu is involved because, once everything's set in place, it's his job to hold it up. So, I am he who foretells Ra when he ascends from the Akhet. I put the fear of him into whomever seeks out his name. I am the one among the Het gods who hears their words. I dispatch the word of the self-created to the multitudes. I am the one who captains the Sunbark and its crew. I am stronger and more raging than all the Aeneids. I show splendor in accordance with my nature. I speak, and the Aeneids are silent. I am he whose shape was exhaled, whom this august god created, who strews the sky with his beauty, whose name the gods do not know, the one whom the sun folks serve. Shu is the one whom Atum fashioned. His robe is the air of life. A cry for him went forth from the mouth of Atum. The air opened upon his ways. He makes the sky light after darkness. His pleasing color is the breath of Atum. Storm clouds in the sky are his efflux. Hailstorms in dusk are his sweat. The length of the sky is his stride. The width of the earth are his settlements. All living things upon the back of Geb, by Atum's command does Shu govern them. His life is in their nostrils. He guides breath into their throats. And a prayer for everyone that's been having a tough time for very legitimate reasons of late. Hear us, O Ra, great Lord of Yunu, and place your arms in blessing around us. Let us rejoice in your bounty, and our hearts take joy in your kindness. Tell Neat and Upwot to open their ways for us, and may you protect us with your strong arm of compassion. For you are the All-Lord, the Lord of Ma'at. Holy and splendid is your name. Capri at dawn, Atum at dusk, Ra Horaketi as you rule the nine. Yes, and may Mut, please help things to go well for Serrano with the child support hearing that she has this week. And may our openers of the way, Neat the Noopwoot, help our friends like Wolf to find a safe haven in the midst of all the chaos, and help Sabby to make a smooth transition moving to Arkansas. And help us all to transition into a better year in just a few weeks. Okay. And now it is time for the cookies. I have some that are individually wrapped, but I also have more of the other kinds, so I've got plenty. We're going to start with one for everybody. And then Yamanu had a request for one. And now I'm seeing our other requests, so let's see. JP, okay, wanted to give an update on the prayers that were offered up on my hubby and me. The guys interceded for us and we are in danger no more and he won't be deported. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Katie says, prayers for Sutak and Vast and Anubis feel like shutting down due to loss, but I'm fighting it. Well,
keep up the fight, honey. We're with you.
Keep up the fight. We're with you, yes.
We understand.
Yeah. And, oh goodness, help me find a place in San Francisco I can afford.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, that's some very, very expensive real estate, but yeah, okay. Alrighty, I'm seeing lots of requests here. What I'm going to do is kind of bring it down. So I'm going to go through these, and that means I'm probably going to have to catch up before I see the comments. But we're going to start with the one for everybody. So for everyone who's tuning in after the fact, catching us in syndication, as it were, this one is for you too. And it says, a focused mind is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. A focused mind is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. So we've got to stay focused. Now, here's something interesting. I'm going to put this with the fortune that was for everyone last week. So that one said, remember, 3 months from this date, good things are in store for you. And now this week, a focused mind is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. So I think some good things are afoot. We've just got to keep our focus. So, Yamano, you'd requested one from Mama Moot. So, um, we'll do that. And then we're going to pick up with I Ate the Antichrist. So, first we're doing Yamano. Okay, Yamano, yours. Accept your independence and use it wisely. So, Yamano, did you? Huh?
That's interesting.
Let's accept your independence and use it wisely.
There's more than one kind of independence, Yamanu. Welcome to the party.
That sounds like something the two of you can talk about later. But, okay, so next we're going to I Ate the Antichrist with a side of ranch and one fortune cookie. This is interesting. I Ate the Antichrist. Always, always practice humility. And that is exactly what it is. Always, always practice humility.
That's as direct as it gets, brother.
Yeah, I think the God's got the proverbial spray bottle.
Yeah.
Always, always practice humility. Okay. Next up is Kit Fox. And prayers that Isidore can come home soon. And hopefully this means that you're healing up and feeling better too. Oh my. Kit Fox. A smooth sea never made a skillful mariner.
Get ready.
A smooth sea never made a skillful mariner. Now that doesn't even when she's home, keep in mind, she's gonna be excitement, from day one, I'm sure. But
Love builds character. That's a fact.
but a smooth sea never made a skillful mariner. Okay. Sophia G. Please and thank you. Okay. So Sophia. Well, these are interesting because it's actually got words in Chinese with like the actual breakdown of the characters on the back. But anyway, Sophia, all that we are is a result of what we have thought. All that we are is a result of what we have thought.
Improve your thinking, improve yourself.
Well, if you want... All right, the hit that I'm getting with this is stop thinking negatively about yourself because your thoughts are pulling you down at this point. And definitely I can appreciate, other people may have taught you to think negatively of yourself, but it's time to flip the table on that and say, I'm going to build myself up better, and it starts with my thinking. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. actually, I think I have. Hold on. Yeah. That's actually the eightfold path. Begins with thought. From right thought proceeds right speech. From right speech proceeds right action. From right action proceeds right livelihood. From right livelihood proceeds right effort. From right effort, right awareness. From right awareness, right concentration. From right concentration proceeds right wisdom. From right wisdom proceeds right liberation. That isn't correct, but it all starts with thought. So yeah, and that's a little more complicated, but the basic thing is that the long path to proper enlightenment begins with thinking, being clear-headed in your thinking. So. Okay, so PG and a Spicy Phoenix from Bastet. Okay, so Lady Bastet, Spicy Phoenix. Seek some wisdom. Spicy Phoenix. A ship in harbor is safe, but that's not why ships are built. A ship in harbor is safe, but that's not why ships are built. So stop staying in the harbor. It's time to go out and plow the seas. They're telling you can do it. It's time to get out there. Go for it. Okay, Gabriel, anything for love? Maybe Lady Hathor can give us some advice. There we go. Gabriel, a lifestyle is what you pay for. A life is what pays you. A lifestyle is what you pay for. A life is what pays you. Since you were asking about love,
Stop paying for it.
Oh goodness.
One.
Well, huh?
One. Stop paying for it.
Say what?
Okay.
Hey.
If you are doing cookies, I could go for one.
Okay. Let me go. Got a few requests here, and we'll slip that in. But okay. No, but a lifestyle is what you pay for, and of course, high maintenance partners.
Love should be free.
Yeah. A life is what pays you. So,
right.
Yes, it's got to,
You got to have some return on life, man.
Well, as you're dating and kind of trying things out, don't judge it based on, how expensive the meal was or anything like that. Judge it on what kind of what you got out of the experience of being with that person.
Yeah.
That's why start with folks who share your interests. Okay, so all right, let me try to catch up here. So Gabriel and the Serrano. Okay, and B says, I'm a bit sick and sleepy tonight, so I'd appreciate some prayers for health. I'll drop a cookie request and head off to bed early. I'll see it in the morning. All righty, cool. Well, then we'll get through that. And, of course, we got a request from the video chat. So, all right, but we're picking up with Serrana. Okay, Sarana. Aspire to be great, then help others. Aspire to be great, then help others. And I guess because I know you're thinking about some things coming up this week, and the answers for that may not come immediately, and with what your fortune says, but I think there's some overall positive, but I think what they're saying is look to be paying it forward at some point. But all in all, hopefully it's going to be good. So Katie Horton from Anubis. Anubis on your party barge. Give us a sign. Okay, Katie Horton. Don't be afraid to take a chance when the opportunity of a lifetime appears. Don't be afraid to take a chance when the opportunity of a lifetime appears. And you'll know it when you see it, but don't be afraid to take the chance. And keep in mind what we got here about remember 3 months from now, good things are afoot. So okay, Sabrina, Cookie from Vast. Okay. All right. Savvy, you got 2. And don't worry, we've got some more cookies. I may have to step out to get them, but we've got some here. All right, here's your first one. Curiosity is life. Very interesting, coming from the Queen of Cats. And your second one. A clean tie attracts the soup of the day. Okay, so curiosity is life, and a clean tie attracts the soup of the day. So, because it doesn't stay clean for long, but these things happen. But being curious is, it's the path to life, and yes, take the soup spots in stride.
Yeah.
Or be aware of it and take steps to account for it.
Always look both ways before you cross a road.
Yeah. Or well, just if you're aware of that there could be some issues with something, then just take some simple precautions. Can keep things running smoothly. Okay. Speaking of that, let's see. Kristen and then Threlo from Sobek. So Kristen rebase. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have to go and get the other cookies in just a moment, and what I'll do is Seta, we'll make yours the first one out of that one, then pick up. But first of all, this one's for Kristen. As you slide down the banister of life, may the splinters never point your way. Ouch. As you slide down the banister of life, may the splinters never point your way. So, yeah, you might want to check it first. But I think that's Kristen. You'd okay. I was checking to see if that was coming from a particular deity. You know, I'm saying I'm wishing you a splinter free slide down the banister. Okay, Threlo from Sobek, and we will be observing a feast for him next week. Threlo, all progress occurs because people dare to be different. All progress occurs because people dare to be different. So, dare to be different. Threlo, that was for you. Okay, let me scroll down a little more. That Groovy Carly from Bast. Okay. Well, Lady Bast, what do you have for that Groovy Carly? Even the smartest person can learn something from the dumbest. Even the smartest person can learn something from the dumbest. So don't assume that you can't learn something from somebody. It may take your smarts in order to glean the message, but Bast is telling you to pay attention because wisdom comes from many places. I believe it was there's actually a wisdom text where an Egyptian sage said, that wisdom can even be found among the maids at the grindstones. Okay. One Eye. There's one left in here from this batch. And you are next, so that means this one is for you. And then, oh yes, and sarcastic prayers of thanks to Jehuti. I'm graduating tomorrow. Congrats! That is awesome. That's right. So you've got your ceremony. Woo woo. Wish we could be there. Because we would be up in the auditorium like, screaming and waving signs and being silly. Because everybody deserves to have that. But One Eye. All things has a cause. Look into your past. Who the heck wrote this? Hang on. Let me try to correct the English on this. All things have a cause. Look into your past for the answer. All things have a cause. Look into your past for the answer. So, One Eye, hopefully that gives you what you need. Okay. All right, and we will pick up in just a second. I've got to go grab the other cookies. Darren, I'm going to let you entertain them for 2 seconds. And what we're going to do is Seta had requested a cookie, so we're going to pick up with her and then go to Married Weppawet.
Okay, I've been put in charge of entertaining you people for 2 seconds. So I'm going to do the deaf mute version of Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue. Feel free to sing along. Here comes the guitar solo. Wait, drums, drums. Okay, you guys know the words. Keep going. Man, you guys are good.
Darren, you're horrible.
And we just finished up. Great time.
You're horrible. Let's get you to scoot up for a second. Okay, now I can get back.
Give yourself a big round of applause. Good job. That was fun.
Is that anything like your tone deaf theater?
Yes, but don't spoil that for them.
Okay. All right. So we're getting the other cookies now. So all right, we're gonna. Oh well. Said I had to log out. I guess what we'll do is
We'll pull hers anyway.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Hang on. Guess it's this one?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to set it aside and I will message her with it afterwards. So next, it's Married Wapple Wet. Yes, I realize that for folks that are in Eastern time zone, it's getting kind of late. So especially folks that have to work on Saturdays.
For all you folks that are hanging in there, thank you. We love you.
Yeah. Okay, Married Wapple Wet. Next week at this time, something good is coming your way.
You know what it is? Us.
Well, hopefully something else good. But so next Friday, something good's going to be coming your way.
Cool. Let us know what it was.
Yeah. Okay, so that was for Married Wapple Wet. And now for Amitai, cookie from Sutek, please. So, yeah, he's back there like, yep. So Amitai from Sutek. Remember 3 months from this day. Good things are in store for you. So I guess that will be... Wait, mid-March. The Ides of March. Seems like a Sutek kind of thing. Oh, yeah? You know what? I'm going to do something fun for you on this day. Here you go. You know. Never mind those Roman guys. We never liked them anyway. I'm just kidding. I know we've got some folks that also honor some Roman deities. Okay. So now we're getting to B's cookie request, and B will catch it in the morning. And I finally see where I hate the Antichrist. I can do that. I'm the best at humility. Oh, goodness. Okay, and Jade Ryan, hi. May I get some advice, please? I'm a devotee of Haru. Do you have to pay? Oh, goodness, no. Oh, and I see some from the Discord. That's right, because Miss Jackal had some prayer requests from Anubis. Because she's got a stressful camping trip going on. Yeah. And I'm trying to find out what kind of resources there are. Of course, it's dealing with different states. I figured out that they don't always have the same things, but I'm trying to find out what I can to help for her. But yeah, we'll definitely say some prayers. But we'll get a cookie for B. And if anybody needs to pass that on to them. There we go. Oh. Well, that was unique. The fortune just kind of flipped out. Here we go. B, you will soon receive help from an unexpected source. You will soon receive help from an unexpected source. Okay. And, yeah, and let's see, it was, what was it up here? Okay, so yeah, it was Jade Ryan that wanted to know about things. Okay, and you've got a request for a fortune. All right, absolutely, yeah. Ah, no word. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just catching up, and I see Jade Ryan wants a cookie. Live with someone who was difficult for a few years, taught me patience every day. Oh yeah. Oh, and then Sabby's like, Darren, you are the worst.
I love you too.
Yeah, and keep in mind, as Sabby also has visual impairment, so you know. Like, yeah. But
I love you too, Sabby.
yeah. Okay, now actually, Jade, we're gonna pull fortune for you and your devotee of Heru. Of course, we will be in a couple of weeks. We'll be observing the Feast of Victory, which is all about Heru. I'm gonna have to pre-tape that because I actually won't be in town that evening. But you know, because that's kind of a big thing that we do around here, we're gonna make sure that everyone has something. So just be sure to tune in. I'll set it for the usual time, 8:30 Central Time on Friday, January 5th. But in the meantime, there we go. Your fortune from Harry. And I know he's been busy lately because I saw a hawk that flew across the road today. All right. Jade, you will be successful in a business of your own. You will be successful in a business of your own. So, hopefully you're working in something that is close to what you want to be doing. But the sense I'm getting is there's some things in what you're doing right now that you can learn from that can help you, and that you'll be able to strike out on your own and take that experience and you'll do well with it. That's what I'm getting. But one thing I have noticed is that Heru is very much a positive, you can do it, good vibes kind of deity. Okay. Okay. Yes, the Ides of March. Oh, well. Yes. Okay. You asked about the Discord. Let me see if I can get a link for that for you. Okay, and I at the Antichrist is having to say goodnight. Good night, absolutely. And Amitai says, I can't always make it due to work, but I like these rituals too. I'm glad. Okay, so yes, so you're a student right now, Jade, but looking forward to working on my own. Well, hey, yeah,
go for it.
Yeah, and you know what? Your student, take advantage of find out if your university has a small business program. they can give you free resources, especially because you're a student.
The Small Business Administration at your school.
Yeah.
Contact the College of Business if you need a little help.
Yeah. So
you don't have to be a business major to get it all for free either.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those things that, especially as a student, you're like, in a very good position to be able to take advantage of some of those things. So yeah. Oh, hey, Seti. Yeah, hold on. Let me get that link for you for the Discord. It'll basically be an invite that'll work for the next 7 days. Yes, I don't need to know what's new right now. Just need to invite. Okay, here we go. Yes, and Seti, if you need a cookie or prayers or anything like that, just let us know. We're getting ready to wrap up. But into the Discord server. There you go. Just tell us you caught us during a live stream, and we'll be glad to have you aboard. And I'm just looking to see if anybody else has a request. Just go ahead and put that up here. Okay, Gabriel got to go, but much love. Love you too. You have a great weekend. And let's go ahead and wrap things up. If anybody's got any other requests, just shoot those out there, and we don't sign off until everybody's gotten what they need. So. Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix in you new. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure, as the name of Atum, foremost of the great Enid, endures. May they endure as the name of Shu, Lord of Upper Menset in Yunu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, Mistress of Lower Menset in Yunu, endures. As the name of Geb at the Earth's Ba endures. As the name of Nut in the Shrine of Shanit in Yunu endures. As the name of Osir, Kentiamentiu, endures. As the name of Aset in Echeru endures. As the name of Sutek in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pe endures. As the name of Wajit in Dep endures. As the name of Jehuti in Khemenu endures. As the name of Ra in the Akhet endures likewise for eternity. You've come in peace, O Ra. You've come in peace, O Ptah, of Mut and Anubis. You've come in peace, O Yonachuru. May you go forth in peace, O Ra, Ptah, Mut, Anubis. May you go forth in peace, O Yonachuru, to every place your immortal cause wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Manjet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark. And may you smile upon us, your humble servants. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much. Glad everyone could tune in. Much love. And, oh, wow. Thank you for the stream. We'll join the Discord. We'll be glad to have you. Seti, much love to everyone. Appreciate all you do. Focus on good people like you and not the bullies. Absolutely. Yeah. And if you need some folks to talk to about that, if you can join the Discord, Seti, you're welcome to. And a lot of us know what it is to deal with bullies, and a lot of us have survived that. It's funny, Darren and I were just talking about that this morning. And Ashley, prayer for me to get the hang of meditation.
Practice, love.
Practice, yeah, and if there's anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, then don't force it. Work with there's lots of different techniques, and the Discord is unfortunately the issue. Oh, well, then goodness, there's gonna have to be some way. So there's then I need to know about that. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, you just banned somebody from this. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because we work really hard to try and keep it a safe place, and then if there's an issue, come to us. All right. Okay. Well, all right. I see there's some disagreement about that, but and I'm sorry that happened. But yeah, well, I'll try and take a look. But in the meantime, I'm glad that so far, we haven't had any issues here on the live stream. Everybody's welcome as long as everybody's cool. And okay. And I'm just I'm glad that we were able to have we have a good thing going right here. So I love all of you guys. I'm glad you're able to come in and participate. Yeah, focus on that. Focus on the good things. And give it some time. Give it some time. And I know there have been folks that have had unpleasant encounters before that happen sometimes. I don't think you can be on the internet for very long without running into that somewhere. The thing to remember is that you can take the phone or the keyboard and set it down and walk away from it, and you're still there and the gods are still there. And that's what I want everyone to keep in mind when we finish this stream, because that's where it starts. And we'll get back together in another week, but in the meantime, you've got your life.
Yeah.
And
live your life away from the computer. The computer is not an obligation.
Right. Remember, the gods existed long before there was the internet. And the internet just makes it easier for us to cross distance, because, most of us aren't fortunate enough to be in an area where we can all get together physically. But in the meantime, build yourself, and that means you'll be better for it when you come join us next week. So in the meantime, we love you, and we hope you have a good week. I think based on our fortunes, there are some good things afoot, and we're all looking forward to a better year, because this year's been a tough one. And so next week we will be honoring Neat and Sobek, and opening the doors of the House of Neat. So but the computer is your friend. Yeah, well, remember I know you're joking, but now let me tell you, what is the book you read The Utterance from? That last part there, that's making the offerings endure. That the original form of it goes all the way back to the pyramid text, but it also occurs in the ritual from Abydos, and I believe it's also in the daily ritual of Amenephis the First. That's how they title it in the journal article that I got it from. But it's a part of Egyptian ritual that goes all the way back to our earliest versions, and it was a way of making they would do that at the end of a service, but also as part of the New Year's things as a way to make sure that even after the that they couldn't have imagined the temples stopping functioning like they did back then, but even so the offerings endure, and they will after this service is over, and we'll pick up again next Friday. So in the meantime, you guys have a good one. It's getting close to the solstice, and people are getting out of school, and the roads are crazy. So, stay inside and order in. And y'all be good.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
See you next week.
All right. All right, guys, I'd have to go and take a look. So let me do that as I can. Like I said, it's been a very busy week. But in the meantime, regardless of what's said, I'm not going to pass judgment on anybody. So,
But it will be handled, we promise.
Right. Yeah. In the meantime, I love you guys. Join us, please be safe and well. See you next week.
Be excellent to one another.
Yes, and party on.
Party on, dudes.
And if you get that, you're old like us.
Yes. And if you don't get that, go look it up.